Welcome everyone to another video for Midian Gaming, and we are looking at the cards that have been released for Aria as of yesterday. Now this hasn't been many cards released. I've been going searching for them. They weren't available on the fan page for some reason. Some people not putting them up. Not sure what's happening there, but found everything that I could, so we're just going to go with them. Yeah, so let's get going with it. All right, so Pulse of Ivanloft, legendary Ice Earth Defense Reaction, another one of these coming up. We saw them with Prism giving 6 defense. We've seen it with Carrion Husk, and now we've seen this with Ice Earth Defense Reaction. It's a 6 block for 2. It's a legendary. You may only have 1 in your deck. And Ice, Earth, and Elemental action cards have +1 defense while defending this turn. So effectively this then becomes 7 in itself. It's a pretty good card. I like it, and it's only 1 of in a deck. 3 pitch, very good. 2 costs. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. It is only available for that turn. It isn't something that stays in play, so yeah, I like it. Interesting fact, when you start looking at the Ice, Earth, and Elemental actions, look on this side. It's got the blue for the Ice and the Earth type aspect on the right. So we're starting to see these dual color cards, which is something I forgot about on those 17 ideas and that, but have talked about this in the past, similar type things. So yeah, let's keep going on anyway. Heart of Ice. Now apologies for a lot of these. I had to blow them up and try and get them presentable enough for this. So yeah, we just do our best with what we've got available, okay? That Pulse of Ivanloft, that was done by Mithril, okay? That was sent out by Mithril. I think, you know, with so little going at the moment, it's probably important to say where they are at, especially with the fact of things being blurred, and if people want to go and see where these were done. You can also see on the articles page who actually released the particular card, so then you can go straight to them as well. Heart of Ice, once per turn action. I'm trying to read this. Activated abilities cost an extra 1 this turn. Arcane Barrier, can pay 1 for Arcane Barrier 1, and it's got Blade Break. It does defend for 1. This is a legendary Ice equipment, so they can pay 1 to force you. Wow, like this Ice is going to be so hard to come up against. Like if this becomes quite a competitive deck, could you imagine that they're stripping cards from your hand and they're also causing you extra extra effort to play your cards because you need more resources. I think every class that comes up against this potentially is going to struggle. Like we're right up to this point where we're used to knowing what we need to pay for the next round and therefore preparing for that. Now we've got Ice coming into the game, and they're going to just, you know, turn that upside down on its head. You are not going to know what you've got available for your next turn. You just won't. Like, how do you prepare for something like this? Do you prepare to leave 2 resources available to play everything that you want in that round? Because you might have to start planning that way, and any turn where you get away with extra resources is just a bonus from now on, especially with Ice coming in with stuff such as this. It's fantastic. Like, the only way you're really going to be coming up against Ice is to really lay down the smack and the damage, most likely going wide, forcing them to use cards so as not to take damage. But then again, they may take that damage knowing that they're going to control the rest of the game. It's a huge control deck, this is going to be, and it's going to be quite interesting to see what our good players do with them. Yeah, wow, it's really going to change the game for sure. Now, Evergreen, cost of 3. This one released by Luddy World. All right, I'll just take that one off. Now, cost of 3, if Evergreen is played from your arsenal, put it on the bottom of your deck when the combat chain closes. All right, costs of 3. It is a rare, so it comes in the 3 colors, doing 7, 6, and 5. Look, I think Earth is really looking to, if it's played for an Arsenal, put it on the bottom of your deck, is looking to be one of these decks that is just, you know, continuous type thing, really messing with what you've got in a way, but really being stoic and strong. And, you know, these are big attacks, but it is costing 3. Look, only time's going to tell. Ooh, I really don't know how this is going to play on the meta, being Earth. I can certainly see Ice being something for the meta, and potentially Lightning being so aggro. Earth, yeah, I haven't got enough information on it to actually make my own determination on it. But I'd love to see some games played with, well, more cards released than games played, yeah? All right, let's get on to Mulch. Now this one was released by, everyone knows them, is Radio Reflex. Ian and Alan, doing a good job, guys. Keep it up and keep the wrestling stuff up. Many of us don't get to see the wrestling, and just hearing you guys talk about it's pretty fun, yeah? All right, it's a cost of 4, I believe, on this one. I cannot read that. I went and looked at the video that they did, and from memory, I believe it's 4. It is a common, so it comes in all 3 colors. So doing 8, 7, and 6 damage. In regards to Evergreen, does block for 3, so that's important too. So Mulch also blocks for 3. It's a Guardian action, Elemental Guardian action. Okay, so you can fuse it. If it was fuse, it gains. If it hits a hero, put a card from their arsenal on the bottom of their deck. So you got your Command and Conquer there, but it puts it at the bottom of their deck, really messing them up. So yeah, and this is going to be hard to defend against. You know, you're using 2, 3 cards to defend against it just to protect that arsenal, which is really going to mess up your next turn. It's a very good card. I like it, and it's a common too. So goodness knows what's coming for the rares as well. Yeah, very exciting stuff for a lot of the Guardian type cards. Oaken Old. Now, this video was done by Fabulous, who actually dressed up for this, so it was pretty cool, dressed up as Oaken Old. So, Earth and Ice Fusion, interesting dual color. All right, if Oaken Old was fused, it gains +2 Dominate, and if it hits, they put 2 random cards from their hand on the bottom of their deck in any order. Wow, how good is this? So, now this is a Majestic, so there is only the one of it type thing, no different colors. So it's coming through for 7. If you fuse it, it's coming through for 9 and Dominate if it hits. 2 random cards. Could you imagine 3 turns of this? Your game's done. Like, wow, it's cost of 3. Very good card, blocks for 3. I like it. It's, you know, seeing a card like this and what I just talked about, and remember, I'm seeing these cards for the first time pretty much as well. I went looking for the cards, who did them, did a quick ditto on them just to make sure I had the costs correct, but I didn't actually go into the cards. And now looking at cards like this, Oaken Old will, you know, it's a great thing for pushing that Elemental Guardian forward with, and then cards such as Mulch and that to really mess up their day as well. Great, absolutely fantastic. And that was the end of the cards. Like I said, there weren't many. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So that's going to be it for a Tuesday. I'm going to hopefully get more cards, and sorry about the lateness of the video, but I have to go with when the cards are released and when I can actually get to see them, and therefore put a video together. So I'll get this one out as soon as possible, and I'll get the other videos every day as soon as I can get to them. Yeah, all right, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Please comment in regards to what you thought about the cards, if I got anything wrong, or if you'd like to discuss any of the tactics on using the cards. Fantastic. It's great to see the community coming together and discussing these things. If you enjoyed what you see, give us a subscribe. Always mess that up. It's a second of your time is a lifetime of love for us. Okay, have a great one, guys. See you all on the next video. See you all.